stoppage. For instance, a tech fall. If we got one of those, we'll show you and tell you what it's all about. And, of course, a pin terminates the match. We're going to begin at 125 pounds for Oklahoma. It is going to be Chad Hendrickson, I do believe. And for the Bucknell Bison?
It is Chris Nucifora.
Okay. The two wrestlers, obviously on the small side, although not too long ago, the weight class that started in intercollegiate wrestling was 118. Now it's 125. The wrestler from Oklahoma is a three-time Texas state champion. You can tell he's very well put together, very strong, and that's something that Nucifora is going to have to be very careful about. The Oklahoma colors are crimson and cream. They're from the Big 12 Conference. Their head coach is Roger Kish. He's a Minnesota graduate, graduated in 2008. This is his third year at Oklahoma. He is 13-11 in those first 2 years. Okay, the two wrestlers just kind of feeling each other out, not getting in any trouble here in the early going. We're down to 1 minute and 57 seconds remaining in the first period. You know, because we already talked about it, that the first period is 3 minutes in duration. There's a good shot by Hendrickson.
Very nice. And good reactions from Chris here. It's a way to continuously wrestle. It should be a good bout. Very contrasting styles, it would seem. Looks like Hendrickson might be a more positionally focused wrestler, and Nucifora is looking for more speed and maybe a little bit more athletic attacks.
Beautiful shot by Nucifora, but excellent recovery on the part of Hendrickson. There is, of course, very rich wrestling history in both of these schools. The Bucknell Bison wrestling program has been around for a long time. And, of course, Oklahoma is noted for, among other things, the Hodge Trophy. The Hodge Trophy, very similar to the Heisman Trophy in football. Danny Hodge was a wrestler at Oklahoma. 1955, 1956, 1957. He was 46-0. He had 36 pins. He pinned 24 consecutive opponents at one point. He was a three-time NCAA champion. The only wrestler to ever appear on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Now that's an amazing history for Danny Hodge. And something else about him, in 3 years, he was never taken down. Can you believe that? Never taken down.
That's pretty impressive at any level.
All right, this match coming down to the wire. We have 15 seconds remaining, and there's no score despite some very good shots and some good counters by both of the wrestlers.
Looks like we got some action here at the end of the period. Hendrickson's looking for a score. Nucifora is trying to not give it up, and looks like nothing's called here.
No takedown. No takedown. Both referees agree with that. No score at the end of the first period. Hendrickson going to the bottom to start this second period of action.
Looks like it might be 1-0 here for Hendrickson. I think he might have gotten 2 stall calls on the edge there. Maybe like the push-out stall call. So it looks like he's going into the second period with this recent escape up 2-0. So Nucifora has some work to do, but we'll see if he can find an opening.
Nothing unusual in an escape. Escapes and takedowns, that's the name of the game in collegiate wrestling now. At one time, maybe there was more wrestling on the down positions, but the techniques now involve takedowns and escapes.
Hendrickson looking to score. We'll see if Nucifora can fend off again.
Hendriksen stepping in, and he has the takedown. That takedown gets him 3 points. With the escape, he leads it 4-0. Oklahoma faithful looking for a stall call. That's not coming their way. The officials bringing the wrestlers back to center mat. Hendriksen trapping the ankle.
Hendriksen is did a really good job there, controlling the center of the zone and really getting Nucifora backing up, and I think that forced Nucifora into taking not the greatest shot, and Hendriksen did a real good job capitalizing on maybe not the best shot.
Wrestlers out of bounds. They're coming back now into center circle. Hendriksen to the top. Now, when we get the opportunity, when we pan over to the Oklahoma bench, we're going to talk about one of the coaches there. There's something we need to say about him. And there's the escape by Nucifora. A very good escape, because now he's behind only by a takedown. 4-1. Actually, 5-1. Hendriksen also with 43 seconds of riding time, and that's the end of period number 2. I missed a point. We had an escape and a takedown.
I think there's 2 stall calls in the first period from backing out of bounds, I believe is where that came from.
All right. That would make up for the additional point. It's 5-1. Hendriksen with the 4-point lead. Nucifora.
That was pretty big. He got the escape without giving up the minute of riding time, which if remains unchanged when you have a minute, that's a point at the end of the bout. So in a 1 takedown match, that could be the difference.
There's a shot by Nucifora. Hendriksen blocks it. See, Hendriksen comes wading right in. He's very sure of himself and his ability to fight off anything that Nucifora might throw at him. Nucifora needs a takedown to tie it up. 5-2 the score. 1:06 remaining in the third and final period. And there is a warning against Hendriksen.
Got 45 seconds here left on the clock. Nucifora is going to have to look to create some more action.
Nucifora taking the shots, but they're head on or straight ahead. Maybe a little bit of a feint one side or the other, and then the shot would be more effective for him.
Yeah, it definitely would be helpful.
"20 seconds. Nucifora trying desperately to get that takedown. He needs the 3 points to tie it. 10 seconds.
He's going to have to go for something here.
And there's a point.
5 seconds to try something here. Got to go.
And that's the end of the match. 5-3 our final. Hendriksen wins the bout 5-3, and Oklahoma goes out to a 3-0 score here after one bout.
It's a good match.
Good match, yes.